Good morning. Good morning. I was waiting for the ads to stop. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Dale. Hi, Cedric. And anybody else who might be chilling about. It's fine. I imagine that this is going to be a much more low-key stream than last time. One, we don't have Mira here to be loud constantly all the time. I also don't anticipate that I'm going to get rated in by somebody with charitably 10 times my viewer base. Realistically, 20 times. Oh, man. How are we doing today, folks? Welcome to the super low-key, mellow, just chatting part of this stream, because I got a lot to yap about. Mira didn't give me any time to fucking yap on Tuesday. Driving me crazy. I wanted to yap so much. I hadn't seen y'all in a month at that point. I missed y'all. I missed y'all so much. And it's part of the reason I went for like 6.5 hours on Tuesday. It's just like, I miss streaming and I miss hanging out with people, and it's cool. It's awesome. You know what? I'm gonna do something here, because I hate looking. I have to look all the way to my furthest monitor right now to see y'all. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna move y'all closer. There we go. There we go. Now I don't have to look into the fucking ether to see y'all. Now you're actually nice and close. Wow. Oh, look at that. I make you a little bit smaller to there, because that's not super important. There we go. Okay. I'm in my comfort zone now. And now I don't have to turn all the way over to see y'all and then have y'all be like literally like arm's length on the far side of my monitor. Now y'all are very comfortably much closer to my main monitor, so I just get to kind of like look over at y'all. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's a huge amount of real estate that I've moved y'all closer. Be thankful. Be thankful, okay? That I want y'all closer, okay? God, yeah, I have so much to fucking yap about. So much weird shit, too. Like, the things that I've just been sat upon that, I haven't had an opportunity to, like, talk about, right? Because it's just never come up kind of shit, right? Where it's like, oh, yeah, I've been, like, sat on this whole fucking time, and there's just, like, no avenue to talk about it. Especially because I was sick for, like, that week. Today officially marks the first day today that I have not had to take any ibuprofen to eat food or to talk to people or do anything in my day-to-day life. The first day that's been true since...
Thanks.
Not last Sunday, as in Sunday 4 days ago. Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday. 4 days ago. But as in the Sunday before that. Right? 11 days ago. I have been taking ibuprofen by the fistful for 11 days. Right? It started off and I was like, I'm just gonna take a little bit because actually I took ibuprofen the day before that. So I'm fucking lying. 12 days of me taking somewhere between 100 milligrams ibuprofen and 800 milligrams ibuprofen in a single day. Right? Somewhere in that range for the past 12 days. Today, I haven't had to take any. I feel amazing today. I feel rejuvenated. Hi, Ed. Thank you for the resub, by the way. I feel amazing today. I also... Tangent from that to other thing that happened while I was sick. So if you don't know, right, if you're not in the know... there's lots of ways to treat a sore throat, right? There's lots of real, genuine ways to treat a sore throat. Drink tea, put honey in the tea, you stay on like water and stuff like that. right? But if you're from the American South, right, the old wives' tale, the old Mima Southern remedy is Dr. Pepper, right? It's Dr. Pepper. And I'm not gonna say that it helped at all. I'm not gonna say that drinking a lot of carbonated soda helped with my sore throat during that time. I drank other stuff. I had a lot of water. I wasn't totally irresponsible, but I did drink a lot of Dr. Pepper, specifically Diet Dr. Pepper. I know aspartame is the devil's sugar substitute or whatever, right? I know people don't like aspartame. I like aspartame. I like it more than the original sodas, especially because the original sodas are now on fucking corn syrup, and they're all super syrupy, and they all are overly sweet, and they suck. So I drink diet soda not because I pretend that it's good for me. I'm not deluded, right? I know it's bad for me. I drink diet soda because it tastes better, because I like the taste better. But I had a lot of Dr. Pepper over the last week as I'm changed. And let me tell you, when I was living in New York, you could not get Dr. Pepper at most places. That just was not an option in a lot of locations. They just didn't have it. And so when I was in New York for like a year and a half, I drank a lot of Dr. Pepper when I lived in Texas, right? Because it's the South. Dr. Pepper actually comes from Texas, right? From Waco specifically. Is it Waco? Fort Worth. Fort Worth, and then the original bottling plant was in Dublin. Silly me. But of course, I'm in New York and they don't have Dr. Pepper, so I drank a lot of Coke instead. And you know what's crazy? Is like coming back and being in a place that has Dr. Pepper now and drinking lots of Dr. Pepper. It's the tits. Dr. Pepper is the best soda, actually. It's like not even close. It's not even close, is the crazy part, right? Every other soda is a pretender to the throne. All hail 1,000 years of Dr. Pepper rule. Like, it's the best. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It's just true. Like, all the memes. Are you scared of it having flavor, kid? It's Dr. Pepper, baby. It's just good. I'm sorry. so weird experience. And yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like that helped the sore throat. It was, I'm willing to bet, at least a little bit placebo, right? I didn't want to look into the science if Dr. Pepper actually helps with the sore throat, because the answer is almost certainly no, right? Almost certainly it does not help with a sore throat at all. But if I don't know that, and all I have is generations of wisdom baked into my DNA that Dr. Pepper is good for a sore throat, it felt nice, you know? It probably wasn't good for me, but it made me feel better. So, you know, I don't have a lot to say about it besides that. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that I've like rediscovered how good Dr. Pepper is, and I've gotten in on it. Yeah, no, the Dr. Perky. Do you call it Dr. Perky? That's crazy. So yeah, that's kind of just for that tangent ends. Second tangent, today is day 2 of Angie being serious about exercising. If you have been following me for a time, you know by now that the last, like, 3 or 4 years of my life have been troubled. Easily 3 or 4 years of my life have been troubled. Honestly, it goes all the way back to, 2019. And the Pandora's box of my own that I opened up. Pandora's box is what I call my... Actually not gonna finish that one. I don't know what Dr. Perky is. No, Cedric, that's not a real thing. It's not... I don't know what it is because it's not a real thing. You're lying to me. Hold on. Hold on. Dr. Perky is also what I call my... You know. If you know, you know. What the fuck is that? Oh. What? Who? No, I see it. I looked up Dr. Hannaford. What? Oh my god. Oh. Gosh. I don't even know where these stores are. I don't know where... This is New Hampshire? No, this is... No, this is... Yeah, it is! It's New Hampshire! Aaron!
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
God, Aaron! Ed! I don't know why I said Aaron. I think Aaron was in the line there. No. It's just Ed. I just misread Aaron. What is your fucking problem? What is y'all's fucking problem? I over here Googling Dr. Perky, which apparently Dr. Perky is not a sex name for a stripper with like really nice tits. It's a real soda that's just a fucking New England knockoff of Dr. Pepper. Right? Apparently that's a real thing, and it's collapsing my world in on itself. The idea that people in New England could make Dr. Pepper better than honest to God members of the Bible Belt makes me cry. It upsets me. But also, Dr. Perky would be my OnlyFans name, I think. I think I would. Like... That has to be taken. That has to be taken. I'm sorry. Hold on. That has to be taken. Okay. Is it not pulling anything? Yo, I can have a monopoly on Dr. Perky. Like, I could get in there. Oh my god. Thank you, Ed. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What is y'all's fucking problem? Honestly. That's what, fucking 30... 35? Yeah, 35 in the last... in this week. I mean, the real annoying part, right, is... if I had done these streams last week, right, Twitch's payout window is the 12th of every month. So I gotta wait a full month before this money comes out. Which is, like, not a complaint. I'm not upset that people have given me money. I am eternally grateful, especially at this point in my life. It's just funny that, like, it's right after the payout window. I think it's funny. Like... Yeah, don't pay the Google tax. Absolutely don't pay the Google tax. I agree with you. So anyways, other tangent. And I've been talking about this one. I've been talking about a lot. I just haven't talked about it on stream. Is that, and I want to yap about it for a little bit. I'm gonna shake my cam here so I don't get AFK camera. I'm in the game still. Is that I've started exercising, and exercising in big air quotes, I've been exercising again. Because, like, my last few years have been a fucking nightmare. They've been a nightmare. My last few years have been a nightmare. And I just haven't exercised at all. And I'm like 40 pounds north of where I was pre-COVID. And I'm tired of being 40 pounds north of where I want to be. I don't know how to pronounce it. Bubito? Hi, buddy. Thank Ed for the gifted sub, by the way. Very, very nice of him. And so, my issue with exercising, right? My issue with exercising is that I don't know if you could tell, I have ADHD. Right? Shocking, by the way. Nobody ever saw this coming. I was diagnosed when I was young, a very long time ago, so long ago that, like, I was specifically diagnosed ADD, right? Not ADHD, because this was so far back that there was a time when there was a discernment between the two, that you could have attention deficit, but not be considered hyperactive, right? And because I did have attention deficit issues, but I wasn't like a wild child. You know, that I got hit with ADD and not ADHD. It's the same difference. Medical professionals these days can consider them the same thing, so I don't make the discretion anymore either. It's whatever. Right. Oh, Asperger's syndrome. Yeah, that's a while ago. Yeah, we phased out Asperger's a while ago. It's been a while since I've heard Asperger's. This is the ADHD moment. What fucking tangent was that? Exercise. Right. Okay, so every fucking exercise guide in the world was made for neurotypical people who could sit in a room in mostly silence, aside from whatever, like, song they have on their earbuds, right? And, like, because I don't want to go to the gym. I already have some body issues for obvious reasons. And then on top of that, like I said, I'm like 40 pounds north of where I would like to be, right? So I don't want to go to a gym. I want to do stuff at home. But all the home exercise guides are like, sit alone, unless you want to pay money for some fucking dude on a Blu-ray to, like, yell at you, right? Nightmare shit, by the way. It's all like, okay, so you're gonna do 5 sit-ups, and then you're gonna do 5 push-ups, and then you're gonna do 5 squats, and then you're gonna do 5 leg lunges, and then you're gonna repeat that 3 times. And I just can't stick with that. I am fundamentally incapable of sticking with that. I get bored, okay? It's the dumbest thing, but I get bored, and I can't focus on the exercise or doing, like, my posture correct. And so I just fall off them every time. Enter a product designed for exactly me, the fucking Ring Fit adventure game. Now, is it a gimmick? Absolutely, it's a gimmick. Am I slightly entranced by it? Abso-fucking-lutely. It has already begun to work its magic upon me. Right. Day 2, already the magic has been imparted upon me. It's like a perfectly reasonable, perfectly, like, adjustable program that I was able to set myself low, but not so low that my ego would get bruised. I am, like, putting up decent numbers. I would like to think I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm getting my ass royally kicked, because it's been a long 4 years, and the most exercise I've gotten in those, like, 4 years, while I've been moving across the country, like, twice, right, has been whatever walking I get done at work. That's just not compared to like essentially simulating like a miles jog, right? That's just not the same. Yeah, I mean, it is a devious little product because like I have a hard time paying attention when like you have to gamify stuff for me to like really get hooked into it. I like seeing the numbers get bigger, right? I like seeing the numbers get bigger. I like seeing my record from yesterday and getting really competitive about it and being like, that fucking bitch, she tapped out this early, I can go longer than that, right? And like it's varied. Like I truly didn't know what I was getting myself into. I knew so little about how the fucking system worked, is I didn't even realize the little ring thing, and this might feel stupid, like maybe everybody knows this and I didn't know it, right? But the little ring thing that like you hold is a resistance band. You are meant to push in from both sides and pull out on it, right? And there's substantial resistance in that. It's pretty tough. Like, it can be pretty tough. I can get it all the way compressed down, but it takes, like, getting my shoulders involved, right, to get that amount of pressure on there. It's a lot. And so when you're mixing that in with, like, what is largely, at least in the amount that I've done so far, a cardio and a legs experience, it's not a bad workout. Is it made for exactly early 30s moms who, right, can't get out to the gym and want a quick, like, in and out 40-minute workout that they can do at their own pace? Abso-fucking-lutely. Is it working on me? Abso-fucking-lutely it is, right? So, like, I don't know. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that, like, I didn't waste my money. It's not a New Year's resolution. I want to be very clear about that. My resolutions are 1, private, and 2, more substantial, right, than just exercising. It just so happens that I got a lot of extra disposable income around Christmas, and I, for the millionth time, was thinking about how my body sucks and how I'm way heavier than I'd like to be, and how all that weight is attributed parts of my body that make me unhappy, and how happier I would be if I could drop 40 pounds. And I started asking people if this, like, Ring Fit thing actually works for them. If it's actually, like, a good exercise. Because already mentally I was like, if you gamify the exercise, if you make it so that I have to finish the full set to, like, beat the boss, I'm there. I'm locked in, right? That is immediately up my fucking alley, right? And people largely were like, no, yeah, it is. It's a killer exercise, like, once you get onto the higher difficulties. Am I embarrassed by how low of a difficulty I'm on? I'm not at the lowest difficulty. I want to be clear about that. I'm not on, like, 0 difficulty. But I'm also not as high as I would like to be. And it definitely does bruise my ego just enough that I'm like, put me in, coach. Right? Get me the fuck in there. I want to get that number up. I want to get the PB up. I want to fucking finish the like little courses faster than the estimates have for you. I want to, you know, like, that's where I'm at. And so yeah, it has definitely sparked something within me that cannot be unsparked, unless, of course, I wake up tomorrow and I am unable to get out of bed, because let me tell you, those exercises are kicking my ass, especially my legs. It feels like the stiffness, like, feels good on a level of like, yeah, fuck yeah, I earned that, right? And then it sucks when I have to, like, go downstairs to the kitchen to get something, and I'm reenacting, like, a baby deer's first steps as I'm going down the stairs, right? You all know what I'm talking about. Y'all have all seen baby deer before in your life, and they're just, like, wobbly kneed, just like, ugh, ugh, And I just have to get down the stairs one at a time. I'm lifting my knees way higher than they need to go just so I can get down the fucking stairs. Like, but yeah, no, like it's been good. I'm just glad that I've not wasted money, and like I wanted to start this last week, right? Uh, I wanted to start last week, but then I caught whatever I caught. I still don't know what it is. And it just completely knocked me on my ass for, 12 days. And so like it's good that like I'm beyond the sickness at this point. And alive, and my back hurts, and I'm old, and I'm 80,000 years old, and you have deer here in New Zealand, but you've never seen one in all of your years. I mean, you could probably hold on. Let me find a video that is like pre-AI. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a real look at what I look like. What I look like. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is what I look like after having exercised a little bit. This is exactly what I look like. This is me. This is me walking around the house now. I'm managing, but like, oh my god. The first day of ibuprofen. Yeah, no. Again. Oh my god. Oh man, I make myself laugh. What's important is that I make myself laugh. Okay. Was there any other yap shit I wanted to like get out of the way? Let's see. I talked about being sick. I talked about Dr. Pepper. I talked about the ring fit. I was gonna take down a sticky note, unironically, of like all the shit I wanted to talk about this week. 2025 is gonna be the year of Angie, by the way. It's going to. We are manifesting it together. Collectively, we're manifesting it together, right? We have been watching a lot of Black Clover. This is true. It's good. I am watching it from somebody. Okay, here comes the anime opinionator, right? As somebody who doesn't like shonen, generally speaking, like non-seasonal shonen. I don't like Dragon Ball Z, and I don't like Naruto, and I've never tried One Piece, and I've never had an interest of trying to, right? I am getting through Black Clover, right? It's a little Final Fantasy in that like it takes a bit. It takes a bit before like the series slows down enough, right? To like really enjoy it, and it has all of those issues that come with like non-seasonal shonen. There's way too many characters, There's just way too many characters, and I don't care about a lot of them. A lot of them, either I just don't care about, or they annoy me, right? But, like, I'm getting through it. We're getting through it. We're, like, over halfway through at this point, and I'm enjoying it. I'm pretty, like, tuned into the current arc that we're on. I've been a little tuned out of some other arcs, but I'm pretty tuned into this one. Yeah, it's gonna be the year of Angie. So, like, there's nothing in the production yet, right? But funds have been set aside to get the redesign underway. I said a year ago that I was pretty sold on getting not entirely a re-debut per se. I want to keep the channel name. I want to keep all of this here, right? But I want all of this. I want all of this to get redesigned. And that's going to be an expensive project. And I understand it's going to be an expensive project, but funds have been secured to get that started. Now, those funds are in a pinch of jeopardy just because the seasonal position that I was working ended, and there's now a gap between between that and, like, starting a new job. I technically don't have a job tomorrow morning. I have an interview to essentially retain my seasonal job, but I'm currently unemployed. But we are making very slow, very steady progress towards that goal. I can't put any kind of time frame on anything, but I have been, one, talking to people whose opinions I trust, right, about the new design. And also I've been talking to an artist who's a friend of mine who is going to kind of work through the redesign with me whenever I'm able to commission her. I have, like, people picked out to do the actual model artwork and to do the rigging and stuff like that. I've got a person picked up for emotes. It's all just going to be very expensive. And so I am on top of I'm on top of, like, trying to get my own, like, my part-time, like, pretty shit job back, just so I have money in the house, right? I'm also still looking for a more permanent job that will actually pay me enough that, like, I am not going to be living, like, paycheck to paycheck anymore. And so, yeah, hopefully that lines up. If it doesn't line up, right, like, it is being worked on, and let me tell you, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And if somebody wants to give me $10,000, it'll be done basically immediately. But barring that, I am looking to have the process done by end of year, right? Because right now I'm paycheck to paycheck. Even if I, like, when I get my job back, I'm gonna be pretty paycheck to paycheck. But we're getting a new roommate in February in about a month, and that will reduce my rent by, like, $400 a month. Probably somewhere in that range, right? 300 to 400. So that's money that can go towards the project, right? And so, you know, with, like, money lined up, that's only a couple of months worth of saving up to get, like, the model artwork done. Smile, you know? So, yeah. Ideally, one of the many other, like, tech jobs I've applied to They just hire me. They just fucking hire me already. At which point, I'll be Gucci. But I don't know. Anyways, look forward to it. 2025, year of Angie. We've been going for 45 minutes. I'm gonna stop yapping. So we're playing Final Fantasy. I've not played this game really in any capacity since Raid ended, which was a month and a little bit of change ago at this point. I logged on for the New Year's event, and I got a really bad fortune, which, what a way to start off the year. But honestly, I've not been touching the game very much just because, like, I don't want to say that I was burned out by Raid, but, like, I needed the space. I needed the space after we were all like, hey, we're kind of like wrapping up, and admittedly, I'm still not best in slots. I still need the augment material for my pants. Everything else, though, no, for my boots, I think. Yeah, for my boots. I need the augment material. And then I'll be best in slot. For the first time in my life, I'll be best in slot. Just in time for 7.2, which I know the new raid drops the augment material. I also haven't done the new A-raid. I haven't done the fucking Savage A-raids. I haven't done any of this shit. I haven't done the fucking, the trial. I haven't done any of that. Honestly, I have no idea what's in the story for this patch, because, like, I have not been spending a lot of time on Final Fantasy Twitter recently. And that's been good and bad for my health. It's been good in the realm of, like, I don't have to see the opinions of Final Fantasy players. It's been bad for my health because it means I see less lizards. You win some, you lose some. You know? You win some, you lose some. I actually don't have any idea what's in this patch, like, at all, in terms of story. I truly don't know. My opinions on Angietrail are still pretty much what they were last time. I think it's good. I come out overwhelmingly in the it's good camp, right? I think that it's unfair to compare about to avoid MSQ stuff. I mean, this is so far in the future that it's if you want to hang around, it probably wouldn't spoil that much, but like this, because it's so far in the future, but I respect it. I'll talk to you later, Cedric. Bye. Thanks for hanging. My opinions on it are mostly the same, that you can't compare it to Shadowbringers and Endwalker because those were expansions built upon years and years and years and years and years of build-up. And this is effectively a clean slate. This is a much better Realm Reborn. It's a better Stormblood, right? Just immediately it's the better versions of that. Which is, you know, good. I think that it misses a couple of beats. I think the one really strong opinion I have on Angietrail is I still have not forgiven Bakul Jaja, actually. I don't care that he's turned, like, hero at this point. I still don't forgive him. And I don't forgive him for a very simple reason. I don't think he deserves it. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that, like, him getting a redemption that felt as, like, unceremonious as it was, you gotta remember, right, that one of the big things that Bakul Jaja did as, like, a heel in the story arc, right? It wasn't just, like, the kidnapping and the general nuisance and stuff like that. The man released a primal, not a primal, a great mythical beast that killed people, killed a lot of people, that it took an 8-person team of, like, legendary adventurers to bring down the first time. The man released it with, like, no plans, with solely, entirely to slow down the competition. It's a sin so grave that I have difficulty forgiving it. And this is the part where I have to I under the circumstance I do have to give it to Xenos, right? One of my favorite quotes from Endwalker, right? Would you be happier had I a better reason, right? Turns out, yeah, actually. Turns out if you have a good reason to commit proxy genocide, right, by releasing an extremely dangerous creature next to like 3 really well-inhabited regions, right, to release a terror upon the continent that had threatened all existence for like a millennia and had only been brought down within the last 50 years. Turns out if you have a good reason to have done that, the silence will just forgive you. And I don't like it. I don't like that we forgive him. I don't like that I am told to forgive him. I don't like that most of the Scions forgive him. I don't like that fucking Wuklamot is like, oh, I understand your tragic backstory now, and it's bad, right? But like now that you're on our side, I can see us like forging a new future together. Maybe Bakul Jaja deserves an actual redemption, but I don't think he's earned it yet. Also, I'm gonna break with the monster fucker crowd here for a little bit. I don't see it. I don't want to fuck that man. I don't want to fuck that man. I just don't want to fuck that man. So, like, to be fair, I didn't forgive Emmett, and I do want to fuck that man, and I didn't forgive him anyway, so, like, it's not helping or hurting him. It's just one of those, like, I don't get it. I don't get the clamor for him. I don't get why he has fans. He sucks. He's not a good person, and if you want to redeem him, he deserved a redemption more in line with, like, Fordola, right? This is, again, a Stormblood moment here, right? Fordola is a really compelling character in the brief glimpses that we get to see her. Her redemption is earned and fought really hard against. Nobody trusts her, right, when she is going on her redemption path. And Bakul Jaja is just given that grace. And I don't know what he did to deserve that grace when Fordola was not given it. That's all I'm saying, right? That's all I'm saying is if you want to make Bakul Jaja a Fordola, you can do that. But, right? But the fuck, right? But the fuck. Rant over. New quest. I mean, I don't know what happens in this fucking patch at all, but let's actually get to it since we've been here an hour. I've been yapping too much. I've been able to relax. I've been sick, so yeah, I've been pretty relaxed. At the right of succession, serve an opportunity to experience you at a leisurely pace. Yeah, I immediately left this and I started raiding immediately after this. I'm going to go. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Why am I big? Why am I big? Why is my camera big? When did this get reset? What? Hold on. Bizarre. At some point, my, like, VTube cam became a lot bigger, and then when I pressed my middle mouse key, which I used for auto run, obviously, I don't know what that was. That was weird. I don't remember setting any of that shit up. You down just a little bit. And make you a little bit bigger. And smile. Okay. Fucking immediately after the stress of the main story quest. Warrior of Light just is like, I'm gonna go raid now for 3 months. I didn't finish any of these fucking quests here either. I didn't finish the Aether Current quest. We're gonna have to do that because I never finished these. I never finished doing all the little side quests either. I gotta do those. All in daytime. Alone today. Yeah, my husband is. I have no fucking idea where. We track down those treasures. I've only found the one. I've only found one treasure so far. Oh, wow. Oh, right, the time dilation. You're my son, even if I'm like the same age as you now. Also, what happened to your mom? Bro left his wife and children in the dome? So when do we, like, overthrow the Alexandrian government, by the way? Oh. Hi, Wilclamont. Look at it's your wife. Oh my god, neuron activation. Did you see? He just immediately was like, oh my god, it's you! Hi! Each sound effect. Can I answer? Oh my god! I mean... I like that these are all real answers, right? I've been doing Aether Currents. This is, I needed to sleep because I did the whole expansion in like 4 days, and I need to sleep. I've been doing the Crafter quests, which I actually have been doing this. This is the class quests, and then this is raiding. I'm like a blue purser now. I've gotten a lot stronger. I'm not walking up there. Oh man. So I'm being sent pictures of girls. I was like, who is pinging me when I'm streaming? Everyone knows should be knowing that I'm streaming right now. And I just look, it's like, oh, it's girls. Actually, I don't recognize this first girl that got sent. The other one is fucking Narissa's new outfit. She's so pretty. This isn't voiced. How is this not voiced? They spent all their money re-recording Wukwat's line in the Speen fight. Yeah, hi Graha. Where's Estinian? Every moment that Estinian's not on camera, my thoughts are immediately, where's Estinian? Stuck with the Stola. I mean, there's some people I know who would. We have no idea where he is. I will find him. I will find him. Don't worry. Wait, hi, Quana. Now, the Quana thirst I get. It's not for me, but I get it. A state funeral for... You realize she's been dead for thousands of years, right? I mean, how do you deal with the grief when you don't even understand what death is? Like... Ah, she is... I got nothing good to say about her. I'm sorry. I think that'd be inappropriate. I mean, I killed her. Like, I killed her, and honestly, I ain't sad about it. That girl had to go. Um, I guess I should go. Yeah, you're allowed to go because you're too important to not go. Title screen! I forgot the name of the patch, if I'm honest. Thank you for telling me it was Crossroads. This content's been out for months, and I just didn't touch it at all, man. Man. In the back room. The back room is the fucking the secret base behind the club, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Dog, I'm not crazy. I'm so intelligent, actually. You know what? Actually, I'm now reminded there is exactly one thing I know about this patch, is that Shale is in it. If you don't know who Shale is, she's the fucking ashy-skinned femme elf that every lesbian on Twitter has thirsted over. Just like, oh right, fucking, of course, yeah, Shale's in this, because I remember a huge uptick in art of her. Hi, Shale. Wow, somebody actually thought ahead in the society? Unfucking believable. Here's the 4-year-old king that's definitely not going to get deposed, by the way. Like, I definitely don't see that coming. Wink, wink. How are you doing, buddy? The last time I saw you, I killed your dad. I brought you a cake. I don't want any of that shit. I don't want any of that shit. I don't want any of that shit. Thank you, Unending Codex. I still don't know who this is for. I still I can't even find it. Right? Like, I don't even know where the codex is. I still don't know who that's for. I thought I was so certain I was correct about what the codex was for originally. But no, like it's apparently just like a reminder. Like, hey, did you take like a 3-month break from the game and now you forget who all the characters are? Hey, here's this guy. You remember him? He was important to the story. You should look at the equipment. Alright, nerd. Alright, nerd. And you want me to go collect flowers? Yeah, sure, buddy. Where's this at? Oh, it's all the way up there. Dude, we're gonna pick flowers from the flower bed. Crap. I thought we were gonna go like outside to pick flowers, but no, we're just gonna 3D print flowers, I guess. Are they no longer being harvested? Did I miss that part of the story? Because I assumed that they were going to carry on, right, with what they were doing. And that instead the memories just wouldn't be sent to living memory. They would just be returned to the ethereal sea. I mean, that still sucks. I still had a right to hate Alexandria for that, but I didn't realize they stopped collection full sale. Thank you for the insight, little buddy. I still wear the... Okay, sure. Sure. Huh? You have to wear mournful regulators. I'm sorry, that's so insulting. That's insane. That's insane. That's crazy. I'm not alone in thinking that's crazy, right? Fucking like, yeah, that tool that we use to alleviate ourselves from the grief memory and also harvest people's soul, right? We painted them black for the funeral. I mean, they are black. Like, you can tell that they're black as opposed to white, but, like, I don't know, it's weirdly disrespectful, I feel like. Yes! Fucking, when I get a chance, like, you can see that they're black instead of white. That's the difference. It's insulting. They just printed it with fucking black plastic in the 3D printer.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us
Just
from
a bit quiet, hold on.
It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies?
I mean,
you know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow.
this is sick, right? Like, you're all picking up how, like, sick and perverse this is, right? I'm not crazy, am I?
Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Extending to Sphene a kindness that Sphene took from them. For thousands, if not millions of people over hundreds of years. Every person in fucking Alexandria deserved this. And, like, oh, it's so weirdly disrespectful. Like, it's different now, but, like, fuck, is it not a little twisted? Like, how many people are just like, okay, everybody's forgotten with time. That's not the point that I'm trying to make here, right? But, like, forgotten immediately, and people are denied that mourning for hundreds of years.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud? She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna tear this civilization to the fucking ground. I have to take it apart brick by fucking brick. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. I'm mad.
What will
Like,
happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
give me the
What will
fucking
happen
sledgehammer.
indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see
Brick
fit.
by fucking brick. I gotta tear this place to the ground. I'm so serious.
As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead? I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad. I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Guloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Baby's first grief counseling. Like, literally. Actually, yeah, the soul value of being a grief counselor in Alexander just went up dramatically. Dude, we gotta break these things. I'm waiting for the story to come to a head on regulators. We gotta break these things. deeply evil piece of technology. I will never be okay with it. I mean, it's especially hard for you because your grandfather wasn't Klein. Your grandfather turned into Phoenix and then was a raid boss. Who fucked his dad, right? I mean, we could try looking again, but like... I'm not doing anything else. Gonna- Hi, Dale. Did I sell you? Did I sell you one Ring Fit? Seriously? Yes, you need your Joy-Cons. Yes. I was in fact advised, and I did not take this advice, but I was advised to get a spare set because one of them slips into a strap worn against your leg, and if you sweat a lot, you're gonna get sweat on the Joy-Con. That's just going to happen. Thankfully, I don't sweat very much, so my Joy-Con's in pretty good state, but like... We're gonna go to a place I can't fly. This is gonna be so humiliating. Also, just fucking... Okay. Let's say, just leave me here in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's no Aetheryte. Well, this one looks kind of close to me. Really far still. To set off the sanitary office job? Yeah, you could do it at the office too. I mean, like, what are they gonna do? Stop you? I mean, it's good. If you were here for the beginning of stream, I did like talk about it for like a long time. But it's the corn servant. I really gotta do those side quests, man. That's not true. Do I have to fucking... That's not true. I had to fucking press gang him into fighting that thing. Literally stolen valor. Where's the fuck? Boy, I sure wish I could fly right about now. I'm dying out here. I'm dying. I'm fighting for my life and losing. Did I just like walk past somebody? Nobody look at me, okay? Hmm. Oh, go back. Y'all learn anything, or is it just me? Hmm. Raw didn't make public appearances because he's too busy fucking, apparently. Hmm. Oh, it was a different beach roll. Okay, well... come into contact is a crazy way of putting it. New kind of a soul cannon. Hmm. Yeah, have you ever done a puzzle before? Oh, the big ass lake. Really? I get it. I get it. Listen, Twitter lesbians, I give you a lot of shit. I give y'all a lot of shit. I really do. I get it. With Shale, she's pretty. I mean, it's not a hard get. She is conventionally very pretty. I'm not saying that as like a hear me out conventionally pretty woman, but like I get it. She is very attractive. I get it. Shit, my raid mount. And it's so cool. I wish I could fly. Oh man. The fact that it's totally silent doesn't help with its cool factor that much. It is cool though. I mean, I'm happy to have. I'm not gonna say that I wasn't gonna take it. It's cool. What are you V facing at? Me? It's a dungeon? Is this the dungeon? Alright. Once again, Estinian isn't here. They're keeping him from me. Can I take the Little Jaw as a trust member? enter with this.
I stand ever ready.
I stand ever ready, I suppose. I mean,
Let's give it our all.
we should maybe give it our all, perhaps.
I won't let you down.
Hmm.
Let's give it our all.
No, we should give it our all. Sorry, Cryo. I mean, I'm not wrong. Sorry, Cryo. I don't really have anything to say to you. It's just like, we brought the baby. I thought the baby was gonna wait. You don't kill things faster, please. I might be best in slot, but y'all still gotta kill stuff over here. Forgot how slow trust clears are sometimes. Oh my. There's no, like, lightning rods here. The writers just, they didn't know what to do with fucking Trial. I mean, it's just like... I've talked about it at length before, right? Like, what are you gonna do with her in this expansion? Oh, please! Okay. Truly. Yeah, no, I wish the AI appreciated how I fucking bunch up the enemies here.
Now I'll show you.
And then they actually use the fucking AoE rotations. I mean, I can manage. I'm strong. I'm independent, but like, God, are the clears slow. They are, yeah. Kind of activity that would get you fucking kicked from party finder ass. The fuckers are, man, that's crazy. I mean, I like having them here because I like the story elements of having the trust, but Yeah, it is a very slow clear. This one looks mean. I don't know, he looks friendly. It's got big old fucking pokers, though. Yeah, I know exactly. Thank you. I mean, I will say... Oh. Sure. Can I get away from that? Oh, very far away from that. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yeah. I definitely stand out from if one of them, I feel like.
Now I'll show you.
Sure. The charging animation is very cute. Do you see that fucking uptime? Do you see how quickly I adjusted it? Do you see how fucking good I am at this fucking video game? Honestly. Honestly, it's unreal. No one's ever been a fucking... Oh, man. I adjust too quickly. My fucking skills are too good. Yeah, no, like I definitely like doing trusts first run through. Specifically for lore documents and being able to like get the little side story here and learn without pressure. I definitely feel that. Majesty's Royal was on the first to conceive of transferring a beast's soul into... Oh, okay. So this is where they tested that? Question mark? Do you think the final... Oh, there's a research note here. What are we doing at the final boss? Is Gloljaw's mom. Yeah, Resident Evil ass fucking dogs, by the way. There.
Hold still.
I'm so certain that like my fucking
Hold still.
prediction there is definitely not gonna come true. But like, what if? Uncontrolled mutation. And we use it for tournament fights. Like, huh. Because it definitely doesn't look like they left here on good terms, right? This definitely doesn't look like everything was fine and then the research finished and now we're done with it, right? It's a lot of bodies.
You underestimate me.
I think the Galuljaw is still following us, but like takes cover whenever a fight breaks out. That's very cute. Maybe I'm more correct. There's two possible endings to this dungeon, right? Two possible conclusions. Either Galuljaw's mom is the final boss, and she's been like super fucking like beasted up, or it's like a Resident Evil flesh monster, right? So those are like the two bands. I mean, there's the flesh monster. These bottles are great though. Like, did you consider that Serologia just really wanted to like harvest the Resident Evil Corporation for his own military gain? Like, it's fine then, right? He just wanted to weaponize the zombies. When has that ever gone bad in any piece of fiction ever? Oh, all of them actually. Great transfiguration. Don't take the soul consume. Experiment with fiends of great power mutation served. Or Atticus. Body was altered irreparably and he lost all capacity for rational thought. You can't put a okay, so third alternative, it's the Vidral is like the final boss, right? Final Fantasy XIV really is like a fuck-ass game because like you will have long stints of like perfectly normal dungeons, but like at least once in expansion, we get a body horror dungeon, right? Just like a true like fucking hell, body horror dungeon, right? How does this keep happening to us? Why do we keep allowing this to happen? It's variety, but it's just very funny that we always keep doing body horror dungeons. Like, let me genuinely, so Stormblood is probably the closest we get is the level 69 dungeon, the like laboratory fortress, right? Shadowbringers, it's probably The first one? The forest, right? Endwalker, it's obviously the Garlemald dungeon, right? Like, it just keeps happening. Prepare to reverse force by purging a beast of its memory and infusing it with a man's soul. Oh, I wonder if this is the person who... I wonder if that's the researcher. What are you? Hi, dog. Yeah, you're just in time for the body horror dungeon. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. This is a little less cool. It's a little less cool. Three slots remaining in my inventory. Messy inventory, Angie. Thank you. Look! Everything here has a place, okay? None of this is disposable. Don't fucking look at it. Ignore that I have two different kinds of cookies here that give absolutely zero fucking bonuses. There are elegant pieces. Don't worry about it. Okay, look. These are supposed to go to the people that give me double currency for all of the things that I sell. And so I don't sell them to other things. And then I forget to sell them to the people I'm supposed to sell them to. That's a good explanation for that one. There. There? There he goes. Anyways, welcome in, Terry. You missed like an hour of yapping before we actually did any of the fucking content. So we've only actually been playing the game for like an hour. Sam. It's definitely not a Resident Evil fucking flesh beast. Right. Ah. Grah. Buddy. Buddy, do your job. Thank you. The last boss isn't gonna score though because he's a bitch. She's a bitch. I'm all concerned that it's Gulojaw's mom. Right, the Gulojaw's mom is the one that did the hypothesis for you put the person's soul in the beast body. And now she's been fused with the Beedrill. Yada 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 yada. Because it's not a flesh beast. Probably. No spoilers. Funny! It uses I was thinking exactly that. It uses Proto-Carby's bones. It uses the same skeleton as P5. So I'm gonna say that I'm wrong actually because clearly the name, right? This is a bunny's name. This is a Viera's name, right? So I think I'm wrong on that one. Oh well. Sure.
I have you now.
Huh. Oh, this is... Okay, this is... Don't move! Oh, hello, Ruby Weapon. Hmm. Greater Carb is going to be interior here first. Oh, hello. That's not fucking fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, and you all know that's bullshit. I know better. I know better than to gap close when there's a floor hazard, right? I know better. I was on his hitbox, okay? I know better. I was on his fucking hitbox. That is some grade A bullshit. I won't hear none of it. Christ almighty. He's gonna fucking move again. This is Ruby Weapon. Oh, it's on me. It's on me. It's on me. I'm never gonna make that. I'm supposed to make that. Can you kill this boss already? You know, kill this fucking boss already, please. Thank you. I like that I left the big pit. That's okay. You don't have to die. Can I fall in this still? I can definitely still fall in this, right? I can 100% I can still fall in that. I had to. I had to. I had to. You know I had to. I had to know if I could fall in the hole.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Vali Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
There's definitely a person inside that rabbit. Sometimes dead is better. Like, if there's one thing about Angietrail that has just continued to be true, sometimes dead is substantially better.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost.
But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the
I don't
observatory
think they were
and see to
volunteers.
the
I don't think that's
necessary
a,
preparations.
you know, a controversial opinion. Well, Muldrol.
So, you've given him permission?
Teishalja, you will assist Kaniloka. As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
Knock me up.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliyolan. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours. That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Are you all right?
I'm without words. I'm sorry.
Teishalja. Could she be my mother?
Like the people in the outskirts said.
I am
lived in Yasulani.
genuinely,
Can't imagine many
for the
other
first
Utica
time
women
in
would
this
track you
stream,
down.
without
In any
words,
case, she could
Zeral
very
just
well.
straight up was just like, hey, you're one of my most trusted aides and one of the best surgeons I know. Help me with this Resident Evil project and I'll give you anything. And she's like, I want only one thing. I want you to knock me up. And he was just like, yeah, whatever. I don't fucking care. If it secures your support, whatever, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I mean, I'm not like off this game, but like, that's a crazy plot, right? I just like, I don't have words for it. I don't have words for it. Saralja's characterization there is on key. Like, I believe that. I totally believe that he would put that little, but what the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, Golja, I don't know how to tell you this, but your mom was a willing participant in Resident Evil. Coolidge, I don't know how to tell you this. Your mom is Albert Wesker. Like... oh my god. Maybe we shouldn't let the child wander the Resident Evil facility. My question is, like, why is everything fucked up? Like, why did they leave? Like, it doesn't seem very in Saralja's character to just up and leave this place like this, right? Without, like, good reason. But, like, the Vidrol was still captured. It was still being held. So I don't quite get why they left just yet. No, absolutely. Like, Gloljaw's existence from minute 0 appearing on screen is just out there, right? In a way that I can't really describe. It's bizarre. I have always thought that he's a little bizarre. Yeah, there was no world where, like, his origin story wasn't a little crazy. Especially because being a father is, like, so outside of Zerolja's, like, characterization. Dawnshire really is the land of contrasts, I fear. Like... They put a dog in him. He's got that dog in him. I think there's a lot that Dawntrail throws at us that I like. There's quite a bit of it that I like, in fact. I would say I like more of it than I dislike. But man, are there some curveballs this expansion. Like, this whole bit, I'm not very enthused by. It's very just like, I'm just here for the ride at this point, right? I think it's also, like, it's also a little backwards, right? The characterization of Zeralja, that he wouldn't use the kid as leverage over the woman, right? That feels like more in character for him to be like, for her to be like not super keen on the project, and he's like, yeah, but if you do, I'll give you the thing that I've known you've wanted forever, right? But it's backwards. She's already on board, and she's like, but after I do this, I want one thing from you, right? It feels backwards. The single thing is a bit weird, because the expansion could have existed without Alexandria, is the thing, right? Like, you and I are just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one, Tara. I think she's great. I think she's fine. We really gonna let the 8-year-old read the Resident Evil notes? Damn, future SSDs are fast. You are remarkably chipper. Thank y'all for taking me on this cool adventure. Ignore the bodies. Alright, just because a child has been to war doesn't mean I want to continue sending him to war. Like... like, look, all I'm saying, right, is Gluljaw should not be here. He should be at the playground, right? Like, he is too young for this shit. He should be making friends with kids his own age and not dealing with any of this Scion nonsense. Like... Shale seems to know a lot. Do I distrust Shale? The data will be in good hands with Shale. Do I distrust Shale? I don't have a reason to. I don't have much of a reason to, but like, I'm thinking about it. That's my eye tracking is like really off. Hold on. I got a new cam over Christmas to replace my old camera, so I'm like redoing all my calibration essentially because I had to like it's a new camera that's in like a new spot on my monitor, so I'm just doing some calibration real quick. I don't distrust Shale. I don't have a reason to, but everyone's just like, wow. Before we left, Shale told me to bring the storage device and ended up needing it. And everyone else is like, well, it'll be safe with Shale. You know... Can we shield some robot? I can't remember. I mean, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on this one, Tara. I like Wicklemot, and I can see why you don't like her, but I do. And that's just not something that's like... I don't know how to broach that. I like her. I like that she is in the story, so... And it's nothing personal. I just don't agree with you. I definitely would not call her a Goku. What the fuck? Oh, what? Is that crazy? Were they here this whole time? Nice fit, buddy. Like, Ed immediately, be nice to him. I mean... His mom did just die. It's so funny, though. It's so funny. Oh, right. It's one of those many parts of the story that just kind of got lost in all the Alexandria shit. That, like, we got sent to deal with, like, an allegory for the railroads destroying buffalo, right? And, like, disrupting Native Americans and stuff like that. And then Alexandria happened, and then we had to turn the train into a bomb. And everything else just kind of got sidetracked at that point. And they're like, yeah, we never, like, solved that, though. Like, now we have to build a new train because the last train was a bomb, right? And we never solved that original problem. They don't think it's for train enthusiasts. No, don't get me wrong. It's absolutely a situation where, like, what was necessary definitely changed, and, like, I get why it changed, but it's just very funny that's one of those, like, yeah, we never fixed that, by the way. It's the autism. I have to circle back to trains eventually. Right. I just... Pain. Tiny child's new brother. I'll appeal to his intellectualism here. I know my boy. I know him very well. I'm happy to sit down and do story time with you. And the rest of y'all, I know that you're bored. Y'all can just go fuck off. I'm gonna get that Ed. I just, again, it's one of those, like, I just don't. agree naturally, because I have too much sunk into this game at this point for me to be in a situation where I'm like, I just can't imagine not playing it. You know, one of those little situations right there. Fires. I didn't. She's like, oh, you want to do some trivia? I wasn't told any information before. It's called soaps. Drive away past the stand of fires. I want to say like fats. Hmm. 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 Big brush. Give it a big brushy. Yeah, no, I was just thinking that too. I was like, these things would be really cute if it wasn't for their death faces. Like. I've looked many ghosts directly in the eye. One, deeply stupid creatures, and you can tell immediately. Two, there is no joy or experience behind those eyes. They are just dead eyes. Hmm. The creature is entirely too keen with the knowledge of its own mortality. Gripping stuff, really. That's something about his parents and I clicked by on accident. My parents had a duty thrown it because it's me. A selfish act. I mean, in what situation would the buffalo would have told them to leave you behind? Is my question. I can't stop looking them in the eyes. I can't. I can't stop looking them in the eyes now. Hmm. Big ass predator. We're gonna fight our second visual. You know, I really gotta say, I'm shocked I did not see more art of sleeveless Aaronville. I was genuinely taken aback. I have not seen any art of that, of this man in this outfit. Which is crazy. It was a really iconic fit. But, like, also, You know? He looks quite dapper. A single player duty? That's crazy. Oh my god, he does have a mom keychain. That's crazy. I get it. I mean, I get it, and I bet he does too. You know, like, that's all I'm saying. Dude, if Vistinian shows up during this fucking beast hunt, I'm gonna shit a brick. Like, I am... If Vistinian just randomly shows up in this fight...
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
Can you imagine? I can't imagine.
You
A world where my husband shows up whenever there's a mean beast to slay? I live in that
Be
world.
safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
My future ex-husband. Yeah.
Make haste. We must protect the Ronek.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
There they are.
But he's breaking out the sprint key. Okay.
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
That herd should be all right. Let's look for stragglers. The Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind. There must be something up ahead. Come! There!
These are no match for the likes of us.
Again, I love Aaronville gets out of the way when the fight starts.
Clearly an understatement.
He's like, I am not paid enough to fight.
More are coming.
like that Quona's kit is a mix of Sage and Machinist. Like, his skills are a mix of Machinist and Sage shit. It's very stylish and very on brand for him. Dog, I can't fucking...
All or nothing, then. It seems that did the trick.
For the fodder, at least. But where's...
What the fuck? Hey, I think we found it.
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs. That's a Ronak Reaver, and no mistake.
Troll has a fucking... Look at how tall it is.
There! That one there! Not so fast!
Gotta give him credit for trying. But, like, that's your sister's thing, typically.
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the head soul!
Kona! Are you alright?
Look, Lamai just like, nice theatrics, bro. Can I take it from here, dude?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety.
There. You've nothing to fear.
Right! Let's finish the job!
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer!
Alright, yeah, sure.
You'll find the vow of freezing is not without resolve.
Oh, this thing's tough. Huh?
Damn it! Not even a scratch!
This thing's tough. I just wasted my whole fucking burst window on
Give me
it.
some time to think, will you?
All that birds for point 4. A proper V-troll, you mean?
Right. Go for the legs.
Buddy.
Now we just have to keep it pinned. The thinking corner.
Monster Hunter ass fucking boss fight going down here.
A protective current of ether. But whence does it flow?
Speaking of Monster Hunter, Wilds comes out pretty soon, doesn't it?
One well-placed piercing round to the chest, and
He's got the fucking... It's just...
you're done for!
He's got the fucking machinist PvP limit break. Fucking kisses his hand before closing the chamber. Oh my god. This is so funny.
Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
Quanta definitely should not have been there for that.
We must disperse that ether ere the river recovers it!
This is going to hurt.
Oh my god. That was pure joy watching Kona with the fucking machinist PvP the anti-material rifle. That's amazing.
The Etso, are they?
The Ronek have all made it to Mehwa Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats, but the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Bow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetso.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty.
Kona definitely needed this moment. I agree with you. It's also just like a well-designed duty. I said this a lot about Dawn Trail.
Conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled
That like
pulses
Endwalker had a
of ether.
lot of really cool, really unique duties, right?
That of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
But like there just weren't any in Dawn Trail. Curiously enough, there were like 4 duties in all of Dawn Trail, and they were all excellent, right?
I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one, and it's been more than 20 years now. I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeni Hetta, a camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Lozeni Hetta. That's where the Pelu trader found me as a babe.
You didn't get left behind. You just were presumed dead.
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature. "We're distracted," I heard one cry. "Save our son! Save the Hetso!" After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Ronek thunder. I ran and ran, and as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
And what became of their child?
It's you fucking idiot!
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself. All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone. And now that I am done, servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
He made it look easy. I didn't do it. It was the fucking 50 cal. I still gotta get my mounts from the fucking Angietrail extremes. I always carry spare glasses, because, like, what happens if I fall on my face in the middle of fucking nowhere? Man's practical. I gotta respect him. Sit tight. Yeah, sit tight. They fucking love trains.
We're ready to go.
Whoa! She looks as good as new.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliyola. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel, and We wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Terrible news, guys. We also have to turn this one into a bomb. Quiet as a field mouse, they said.
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Now, to test our whistle.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
It's moving away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
The fucking whistle's directional is crazy.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like. Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is back in service.
So jump cut, we're gonna go back to Alexandria and it's gonna be fucking anarchy. Probably not. I feel like we've only been going we've only been doing content for like 2 hours. So maybe there's time for a twist. Oh, we have to figure out the encrypted data. Surely. Oh, he wants to go on the train with me. That's... Oh, well, here's the final quest of the patch. Pay full attention to it. It's gonna be anarchy. We gotta have some falling tension now, right? Surely. He's wearing his Capkiwa. Alright, where's our falling tension? Yep, yippers. Ishtola! Hey, I'm in this patch too. They have to cut me a check now.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit.
Oh, he's cutscene Pog.
But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Teishulja herself. While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
Make sure you set enough time aside to view them in their entirety.
My name is Teishulja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Officially I was a chirurgeon with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain, It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuliolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course.
She actually was a fangirl. That's crazy.
To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him. His incontestable strength, his unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today. It should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
What? Why are you surprised?
No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't.
Sex makes babies.
No.
What the?
Get it away from me.
He doesn't know.
Get the thing away from me.
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Kaniloka's shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well, but I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where I do.
That's all of them.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamachi. Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
I know my dad hates me now, and I think I'm happier for it. What a mess indeed. She keeps talking about her brother, right? In certain ways, right? And it's like, oh, he was always a good brother. I have never seen a version of Zorolja where he's not like Turbo Hitler, right? Like, we haven't seen any backstory for him where he's like a well-adjusted, normal person. He has always been an uptight, absolutely fucking battle-crazed monster, right? At every point in time. He was a good brother. He, would just like walk about the house muttering about fulfilling the miracle, right? Hey bro, do you want to play baseball outside? I will prove the miracle. Zorolja has like the opposite of eldest daughter syndrome, right? Wherein, because eldest daughter syndrome, right, is when you are the oldest child and all the expectation is placed upon you, along with like all of the burden, right? Zorolja's like the opposite, where like his dad was like really understanding and like perfectly fine to him, and he placed all the expectation upon himself, right? And I kind of get it. When your father's a literal living miracle, it's hard to like not see yourself as inferior, but like I have never seen him be well adjusted. Like, I get why... I get why he would have the expectations upon him, right? But... I don't know. I think people are going to be unwilling to go back because they got reintroduced to the whole death thing. And they're like, this shit sucks. Can we just stay in the place where we never have to deal with our consequences ever? It's like... I will tear this station down brick by brick. I will deconstruct all the electro singular wire at a time. I like Dawntrail a lot from a macro's perspective, but it's in these little moments that I find it lacking, for sure.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Somebody else died. A second person has died. Or we've, like, run out of souls. Don't call it Revenge of the Sith, because then I would be contractually obligated to strongly dislike it.
Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that it
Literally is a second person has died.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
Huh?
What?
It's Elizabeth!
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do!
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever. You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide.
What did you do?
It's the
meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral?
Dude, I gotta crush these regulators. I gotta destroy them.
What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during
The special black regulators are sinister. Who would have
Her
thought?
Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I gotta destroy the civilization. I gotta destroy them.
But with living memory shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. All of us shall be made endless. I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000.
I gotta destroy this place. I gotta burn it to the fucking ground. I gotta get in there.
Those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
I gotta destroy this place, man. I keep saying it. I gotta. Fucking tag me in, Wukulan. Let me slay her where she stands. Alright?
And then we'll talk.
You're cool. There actually is. I'm pretty close to being torn away. I'm running out of disk space. It's almost as if that's the thing that the regulators do, Alphino. You're so smart and you're so fucking stupid. Oh my god. It probably is by design. I can't wait for the Arcadian raids to play in parallel to destroying Alexandria. I genuinely, like, I'm so serious. I have partially been joking when I've been talking about destroying Alexandria. I personally find it reprehensible, right? I don't like it. But it feels like that's where the plot is actually putting me. I feel like that's actually where the plot is sending me. And I'm for it. Guys, just Shoal Shale.
Oh, where am I?
Sphene?
My people.
Oh.
Are they safe?
It's Sphene, the vow of rage. It's okay, so in the final boss fight of Dantro, we cleaved Sphene into good Sphene and evil Sphene. And now there's two Sphenes. So the one that's back here is the evil Sphene, right? The program, right? And then there's Sphene, the memories of the real person, comma, the good one, which is also alive, question mark. Join me in patch 7.2 when I tear Alexandria to the fucking ground. I don't care which Sphene it is. They're both reprehensible at this point. I don't want them. Again. Oh man, okay. Well, I mean, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Like, I hate to say it. When's the next patch? Right? I'm here for it. Call it contrived. I'm locked in, you know. I'm here for it. Okay. Well. Let's see here. I want to send y'all somewhere. So I wanted to do the Alliance raid as well today. I just don't have disk space for it. I will run out of disk space within the next half hour. And I just don't see myself finishing the A raid in half an hour. So we're just gonna have to come back for another stream for me to do that. And I'm probably gonna do a longer one that also wraps in like the side quests and the Aether Currents that we didn't do that we're supposed to do like 2 months ago. So I think that's the plan. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna send y'all. I'm gonna send y'all to Freya. Yeah, I'm gonna send y'all to Freya. Thanks for joining, everybody. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is always more fun when there's like people here with me to bask in the 14 of it all, right? In all of its force. Relatively short stream today, but I did spend like an hour basically doing nothing but yapping. So, yeah, I don't have like a stream schedule set back up yet because I'm still recovering from everything. And yeah, I will talk to y'all later. I'm gonna send you over to Freya now. I don't have a raid message, so I don't have anything for y'all to say. Y'all just say hi, I guess. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord, because that's where I tell people I'm gonna raid, or not raid, fucking stream for now until I get a schedule set up. Bye, 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 bye.